Hi, Genevieve Jacobs with this week's news update. And can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? We are at the circus, the Sesame Street Circus Spectacular. And if you're wondering about directions, opposite IKEA, Michael Keane is with me, who is the ringmaster. Michael, great to have you here. What is the Sesame Street Circus?
It's a mixture of your traditional circus artists combined with the Sesame Street from New York, so everything's live, and then we have world-class artists who are here to amaze you.
It is a wonderful combination, most of all because this is live and dynamic and energising. Tell us who from Sesame Street forms part of the cast and how that links up with the circus performance.
So we have Elmo, Cookie Monster, Grover, Abby Cadabby, Bert and Ernie and Big Bird, and essentially it's celebrating the 50th anniversary of Sesame Street, so they've come to the show to find an act, and they attempt to join the show with better results in some situations than others, but it's funny and amazing all the time.
Yeah. I hear that Bert and Ernie, not so great with the clowning.
It's so bad it's good, and we love that it pulls a laugh. It's traditional slapstick, but it's certainly amazing.
And you've also got all those wonderful elements of circus that we all remember from our childhood too. So we've got the acrobats, we've got the daredevil acts.
We do. We have motorcycles, we have wires, we have acrobats flying through the air from, I believe, 13 different countries. So we have world-class artists here.
And what about you? You're the ringmaster. What does that mean?
I attempt to make sure that the audience knows where to look at the right time, because sometimes silky smooth skills are not necessarily recognised for their difficulty, and also because we want to cause the interaction between an artist and the crowd. So we want to make sure that you're involved in the performance.
So tell me about your own circus journey, because the ringmaster's hat is not the only role you've played in a circus. How did you start?
I was a dancer and an acrobat for many years, and at some point they figured out that I was more than comfortable speaking in front of people and that I was quite loud. So from there it all sort of spiraled very quickly, and we went from there.
And I guess one of the great things about circus today is that it's so live and dynamic, and we've talked about the Sesame Street characters. Often the interaction for the kids will be on a screen, they're watching television or they've got their devices in front of them. This is a really different experience, isn't it?
Absolutely. So it's not isolated. You're not just one-to-one with a screen. You are part of this. The people next to you are screaming and cheering. Your parents, your grandparents, your sisters or brothers, whoever it is, they're also part of the moment, and we connect as artists with the audience because we are looking to entertain you, and that's amazing.
Now, these are grim and hard times. It's really difficult for live performance, but I guess a bright light for many here in Canberra, where at this stage we're fortunately unaffected by the pandemic. Fingers crossed, touch wood, whatever we can do to guarantee a bit of luck here. How long are you here for?
We're here till the 2nd of August, so hopefully everyone will come down and see the show and we can put a smile on everyone's faces.
Look, I just think this sounds like a lovely, lovely thing to do in the middle of an icy cold winter and all the kinds of bad news that there is circling around. Also making news on the website this week, quite a few things about cars. We're talking about Canberra's mad keen platies, the people who collect number plates. And would you believe, rare number plates, when you buy one, well, you've got to buy a car to put the number plate on. And Kim Treasure has just the wildest story about that. We're also talking about second-hand cars, which are as rare as hen's teeth these days and about as expensive. So plenty more to discover there. We've got an 11-year-old who is the best cake decorator that you've ever seen. He is quite a miracle worker, and also perhaps the answer to why motorists in Kaleen a little earlier this week were startled by the sight of a large mob of horses running down the suburban streets. Quite a shock for the neighbours. All that and more on the Riot Act. Join us for the Great Big Canberra Conversation. We've got a daily digest and a weekly newsletter. Sign up to that and it'll drop straight into your email inbox. And get involved and come along to the circus. It sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Michael. And chookers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm Genevieve Jacobs. This is Region Media.